Some other great memories I have include a time when my dad was diagnosed with heart disease, I believe, and he was off sick. He was at home, and it meant that for a short period of time I had been able to spend some great quality time with him. I remember playing army games with him in the living room on one occasion. We were hiding behind the couch with our machine guns, which were our cricket bats and our tennis rackets, lying and waiting for the crooks who were approaching us from the outside. "Do you see them?" he would ask. "They're hiding there in the treehouse, Rudy. Look!" he would shout again. I then very quickly caught on with the game and was imagining all of these enemies wanting to invade our house. And so I replied, "Yes, here they come, Dad. Attack!" And so we would together as father and son protect Mom and our house from the bad guys. What a great day of victory for the two of us. And after this, my dad would play guitar and the two of us would sing some Afrikaans folk songs. He would also tell me the greatest stories, of which Rumpelstiltskin was my favorite. And these are some of the best memories I have of my father. Other great times on the plot would be to play in the fields and go down to the little swamp that was down the road and to get up to all kinds of mischief that little boys got into. On one such occasion, I was playing in the garbage dump that was not too far from my house. I was riding into the dump with my little tricycle, and I had a piece of glass cut my leg open with blood pouring out from the wound. I barely felt the cut and basically got onto my tricycle and carried on riding, but then as soon as I felt the blood dripping down my leg and I saw it, I just freaked out. So I came running, all crying and screaming, to our house. My parents responded very quickly. They threw me in the car and we were on our way to the hospital. On that day, I received my first stitches and a lollipop. And Dad was proud of me and said I was very strong and brave. Other great advantages of living in a place where you were surrounded by family, open space and lots of adventure opportunities included having had my dad's mother, Oma Botha, stay right next door to us. One of my favorite things to do as a little toddler was then to go over to her house in the mornings after all my siblings had gone to school and to have breakfast with her. She always made oatmeal, jungle oats to be specific, and I loved our breakfast times together. The routine was always the same. I would arrive and I would sit down and she would give me my porridge or oatmeal, and then she would ask me, "So, little Rudy, what is news?" And then I would give her the whole lowdown of what was happening in the Botha household. I was the equivalent of the modern day Twitter to her. In this way, Oma Botha was always aware of what was happening, and our reward would be a mouth-watering red lollipop if we did a good job. And so, by the end of 1989, we were as a family desperate for something new for us as a family, but specifically for my father, who did not have any work. We finally experienced a breakthrough as my dad got a job in the town of Hammanskraal, just north of Pretoria. This was at a water purification plant he had worked at in the 80s, and we were very excited to be heading back to this town and to start a new chapter in our lives. I was also very excited because 1990 would be the start of my first year away from my mother's daily care, as I would start attending primary school. What would the next couple of years hold for us as we packed all of our things and were off to live in the great bushveld of the Northern Transvaal. That is it for chapter 2. I hope you enjoyed it. Please share some thoughts or comments. And yeah, once again, please share these readings with anyone that you know of who might be benefiting from this. If you know their circumstances and if they need healing for the hearts from the past. And yeah, I thank you for your time, and I pray that you will have a blessed day and a blessed week as we embark on this new week. And there is hope for us in Jesus Christ. Be blessed. Bye-bye.